And how do you manage it to work and study at the same time?
Well, I
Is
work.
it easy for you?
I work for. Do you know what Amazon.com is? You do, like the online store. So
I don't hear you very well.
okay. So I work for Amazon.com.
Amazon. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
So
That's great.
so I'm a brand ambassador for them, and I work for 4 to 12 hours a week.
Great.
Yeah, but I still manage school. What about you?
Yeah. For me, I work at a gym. I'm a fitness instructor. And I basically work 5 hours every day, 5 to 8 hours a day, every day of the week. And I always schedule classes before that. So I'm usually dead tired by the time it's time to eat dinner. So.
And what are you working? I didn't understand what you said.
Yeah, so I work at a as a fitness
company.
Yeah, fitness instructor. Yeah. And most of my classes are in the morning, so most of my work is later on in the evening.
That's great. That's great. And tell me what about study in the USA? Do you pay the tuition fee, or is it very expensive for you?
It's pretty expensive compared to Europe. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive, but since we do have grants, that kind of like makes it less of a hassle for us. So we have college grants that lower the costs.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
College grants. That's good. That's good. Me too. I'm working 2 days a week, almost during the night. I'm working as a security in the weekend.
Security for what? What do
I'm
you?
working in a museum.
Okay.
During the night as a security.
Okay. That must be nice.
Yeah. So, I'm studying communication and information technology, master study. I studied electrical engineering in Iraq for a long time. Now, I'm here in Germany for about 10 years, and I have just started to study again.
Okay.
And it's a bit difficult to me.
So you're in graduate school?
Again, with a study and work at the same time. It's not easy.
Yeah, school and work is not easy at all.
No. And try to manage that, but not so easy. I have to make more effort.
Yeah.
So when did you first learn English?
I didn't understand. Again, please.
I'm gonna send it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't learn English in English school. I was learning English in my school. It was for 20 years ago.
Was this in Iran?
And it was a very, very basic. And we didn't have the opportunity to visit a real and a good language school. That's why I am now trying to improve my English and to learn more and to have contact with other people in order to have a better communication in English.
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
Just repeat the tail end, the ending part. Repeat the ending part.
I don't understand what are you saying. I don't hear you. Could you just okay. The end part. I said I'm trying to improve my English because I cannot speak very well English. That's why I try to study and to visit the English courses in order to improve my English and to have a better communication with English people or with foreigners, where they are coming in Germany and they don't speak German language. That's why they have to communicate us with English.
Mm-hmm.
So how?
And I don't know
So
how good or how well do I speak English. Do you understand everything what I am saying?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we don't have problem with the communication.
No.
No.
You understand everything what I am saying. Okay, that's it.
Do you understand us?
I understand you, but I cannot hear you very well. That's the problem.
Okay. What were the challenges to learning English?
Challenges for learning English.
Mm-hmm.
First, for me, I like languages. I like to learn always new things and to have better communication with different languages, with different people around the world, and to understand other culture, other mentalities, and to have better communication with other people. And during my study, we have to know and understand English because most of our study is in English. Our books are mostly in English because it's a very scientific language. For example, technical communication or communication technology, most of our study is in English.
Mm-hmm.
Even the proof, the exams are in English. That's why I have to study English and improve my English.
Is it hard to follow English sometimes?
Sometimes, yes, it's hard to tell something or to express what you are feeling in English because you don't have the tools or the right words, the right expression in the right time, and sometimes it's difficult. For example, pronunciation in English is somehow difficult than the pronunciation in German. Because in German language, you pronounce a word exactly as it's written. But in English, you have to be careful about that. You have to have the right pronunciation for the certain word.
Yeah.
So, do you speak other languages?
No, I wish I
Except English.
could.
No, I used to speak Spanish, but I kind of lost that tongue. So
Yeah,
Spanish.
I took
That's
Spanish
great.
in high school, but only a couple years.
I like languages. I speak Kurdish is my mother tongue. Arabic is my second language. I can speak a little bit Persish, Farsi,
Wait, what was
a
the
little
last
bit
one?
English, and German.
So you speak Kurdish, Arabic, German, and English? Wow.
A little bit English.
Wow, that's so cool.
yeah.
So, what examples or situations do you prefer to communicate in Kurdish?
I didn't understand the question. Could you please say it
Sure. Ay, ay, ay.
When do you like to use your first language? Yeah. So basically, when do you like to use your first language?
So, when I talk to the people in my country or I call them, I have to speak my language. And if I meet people here, for example, refugees, there are a lot of refugees for the time being in Germany. And many refugees are coming from Iran. And I have to help them because I'm working voluntary work and doing that for the people, and I have to talk with them in Arabic and in Kurdish too. And I have a lot of friends here that are Kurdish, and I speak with them Kurdish people. And it's very necessary because the refugees, they don't speak German, and most of them, they cannot speak English very well. And we have to help them. Everybody who can, they know to speak Kurdish or Arabic, and they know how to translate it in Germany. Try to help these refugees.
Okay. What culture or cultures do you strongly identify with and belong to right now? So what is your cultural identity?
So, my culture identity. So, I'm coming from Kurdish, Kurd or Kurdish culture. So it's very, very different from Arabic culture and different from Turkish culture and from Persian culture. So it's a certain culture. It's beautiful. We don't have problem and we don't have any things with other people, with other culture. We like to communicate other people and we respect other languages, other culture, other religion, and we don't have problem with all these things. And we are different. We are different. We are not Arab. We are not Kurd. We are not Turk, and we are not Kurdish. We are Kurd. And we are between them. That's the great problem, the most problem. People who are looking from far, they don't know what's the Kurdish culture because it's among Arab and Turk and Persian. And it's a bit difficult for someone who's looking from far away. They cannot distinguish between these cultures. They see, there are people are from that, they are Arab people and Arab culture, but it's not really like that. Or if you see Kurds from Turkey, or from Iran, they are not they have different culture, different language, different, mostly different culture.
Yeah.
So,
and it's very, very different from other countries.
what do you think the main thing, the main difference is that separates you from Iranians? Or
Iranian, the
or
main
Iran.
difference is the language.
The language.
For example, the Iranian language is Persish or Farsi. We can
Farsi?
say 50 to 60% of Persish or Iranian language is Arabic language because most of the words are Arabic. But the Kurdish language that doesn't contain Arabic words or foreign words is pure. This is the first. Second, the religion. Kurdish people, they don't have problem with other religion and respect other religion and other nationalities. But maybe it's not the same thing in Iran or in Turkey or Syria or Iraq. We don't have problem with the different culture, with different people, foreigners, and things like that. We just have to make friendship with other people. But it's not the same case in other states.
So what's your religion?
My religion. Pardon, I haven't understand.
Type it.
Could you repeat it?
Oh.
Sorry.
What is it called? Did you have any questions you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I can after you.
It's kind of a lot, but we'll see.
Are you gonna get through all of these?
We'll see how the time is because she said we need an hour. Oh, okay. And in Iran, is it a Muslim? Oh. So in Iran, oh no, we're frozen. In Iran, is it mainly Muslim? Oh, Iraq.
Yeah, it's Iraq.
Not Iran.
Not Iran.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Oh,
But in Iraq, is it mainly Muslim?
North. Oh, okay.
Again?
In Kurdistan, is it mainly Muslim? Do people practice the same religion as you in your area? Okay.
The most are Muslim, but we have Christian, we have Yazidi, we have other religion, and in our region, Kurdistan, we don't have problem with the religion because all like each other, all accept each other, all respect each other, and all communicate very friendly with each other, and we don't have solve that problem like the other parts of other countries or the south of Iraq because it's a very, very big problem in the south of Iraq due to the problem right now.
Okay. How would you, if you were in one of the cultures that are kind of conflicting, how different would your life be?
Yeah, you're probably gonna type.
Here, I'll type it. I'll type it.
I don't hear you. Say that if you type.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
Did I word that one correctly?
I think so. Maybe eating.
It's difficult.
Hmm. Gotta give him time to respond. Okay. So you're saying because you encounter and face many problems in different ways, do you feel like you would be here?
Oh, we're typing it. Don't worry.
I cannot hear.
Can you
The
hear?
signal is very, very poor and very bad.
Okay. So did we freeze? I hope we didn't freeze.
Oh, no.
Okay. So can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hear.
Okay. So what you're saying is that it's not that the people are different, it's the reactions to an action. So it's what happens is what makes them different. Is that what you're saying?
I don't. I haven't got it.
Do you think we need to wear headphones or something?
I don't know. I have some. You think that might help?
I don't know. We put just one ear in each. Do you think it would help? Can you hear us better? Oh. Oh, maybe that's...
Is our voice breaking up, or are we? Can you hear us better? Okay.
What do you mean misunderstanding between the cultures?
You said misunderstanding. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. So how do you think cultures can understand each other? What ways do you think they can try to understand each other? Do you mean football or soccer?
Soccer. It's most likely soccer.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh. Yeah. You probably gotta take it off so they can hear it.
Because
We'll just ask the thing.
Oh.
work together and to approach each other. And for the now, the communication technology has a very good or very strong role to make the culture, all cultures understanding each other.
So, have you traced your behavior to your cultural identity?
I cannot hear you. That's the problem. Could you please write down?
Yes.
Explain the question. So, the way you act with your own culture, do you know where that comes from? So we asked them, have you ever traced your behavior to your cultural identity? And he kind of had no problem, but he didn't understand it, so we turned it to the way you act with your own culture. Do you know where it comes from? From this, just email me this, because I think I remember you can like send people the message,
Okay.
and then I could just print it out. Can you describe them? Okay.
So, do you identify with the German culture and your culture?
That's pretty funny. So you're kind of on both sides. That's good.
Why did you want to study in Berlin? Can he hear us?
I think he can.
He can.
I think he can, but like, he's in between. We should tell him that if we ask the questions on here, he kind of like just repeats them out loud instead of typing them.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Yeah, I'll tell him after this one. After he sends this.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, that works. Okay. Alright, what's the next question?
So since you mentioned your religion is Muslim, so what does your place of worship look like?
He's supposed to answer back in. Because we can hear him, he just can't hear us.
I know, that's weird. And my volume is up. Do you think my sound is...
Let's see.
Where's the... I know there's like a little mute option. Or wait, or maybe go to home. Oh, what's that?
It's not a problem yet. So it's not a problem yet in Berlin, but there are many Muslims here and there. We're all welcome.
Not yet. Not yet. But I don't know in the future.
Okay. Yeah, but that's always.
For me, I don't have problem if there are people who believe in God or not, because I respect all and I don't have problem with them. And I think the German people, they don't have problem with that matter also.
So,
And there is freedom in Germany, religion freedom. You can accept any religion if you like. It doesn't matter.
That's good.
And people are accepting that. But for the time being, it's not a problem, being Muslim or not Muslim in Berlin or in Germany.
so what does your place of worship look like? So is it a temple?
I don't pray at all.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay, so
Okay.
you don't pray. Okay, but so your background is just Muslim.
Okay. Ask him if he attends a mosque.
Have you ever?
I'm Muslim, but I respect and like other religion. For example, I like the Buddhists, and I'm very, very interested in that religion. And I have people, I know people, and I have contact with and they are Buddhists, and we have very, very good communication, and we discuss many things, the similarities between our religion and they are very, very good and very friendly people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For example, people, I have many friends that are from China or Asia. They have different culture, different religion. They are even not Christian.
Yeah.
And I respect their culture, I respect their religion. I love their religion also. For me, I'm not a religion person, but I respect all only.
Yeah.
Because people they are believing on that, and it's their identity, and I don't want to block my communication or my contact with other people because they have a different religion or they believe in something else. It doesn't matter for me.
Yeah, that's good.
So what are some aspects from your culture that people do not know or talk about?
Could you type it, please?
Yes.
What am I saying? Aspects like family, for example, it's very, very important, but not private, and not, for example, sexuality and things like that. We have to, or people are avoid to talk about that.
Sorry, is it okay if you type it? We can't really hear. I should plug in my laptop too. Can't bring my backpack. Thanks. Do you want one?
No. Thank you.
Maybe on this side.
I'm just waiting on him to finish typing.
community.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So, the private sphere, problem in the family. How's what you? Okay.
Is this prominent in a lot of families?
Just the economic situation and sex is stuff that people mostly don't talk about. That's kind of similar to us. Politics, we kind of do the same. We don't really talk about politics.
Mm-hmm.
Especially not socially, more personally.
So, when was the last time you communicated your culture to someone else, and how did you do this?
Could you please write down?
Yeah, sorry.
So,
Yeah, we're just saying it for our video.
I was gonna put a couple more.
Yeah, we're almost done. Okay. So when was the last time you communicated? So last time you communicated was mostly friends and family of your same culture, if not from the area you're from or people who can speak what you speak. Okay. That's good. So how?
Could you please write down?
Yeah. We're always writing it down. Yeah, we have you. So basically, how does your personal identity relate to your culture? How does your culture shape you as a person? What has your culture done to you? That's good. So how did your culture help make who you are now? Okay. Too good to be nice to other people? Good. Did it teach you any values
Oh, that's what I was just gonna say.
or morals? sure. Okay, so you basically your culture taught you how to you know, be not just providing but also a leader, which is really good. Yeah, we're gonna send you one more. I'm gonna send this.
Okay.
Oh, come on. So, have you traveled before, and how have you identified yourself with the cultures of the countries that you have traveled to?
Just waiting again for him to respond.
Should we not ask him this one? I feel like I'll get confused.
I feel like we already asked him that. Because he said, you know, when he talks, since he knows German, he talks to certain people and shit. And his English is bad, so he tries not to use English unless he has to. He's just saying. Okay.
Oh, he's typing a lot.
We got 2 more questions that we're done. He probably types like this. I've low-key gradually gotten better at typing.
Oh. He stopped.
No. What it is that
It's too long.
No, you know how like art does the waiting thing.
Oh,
His is doing that. So he said, I've traveled to many countries in the UK, and I've represented my culture with the way I was approached and communicated and taught, as well as treating others to be ready to help others if they need that. and to be nice and good with everyone, and to be tolerant to everybody. That's really good. I feel like that's really ground based morals that everybody should have. Let's see, hold on before me.
Oh.
Right? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Oh, she just.
So the question we asked him was, have you ever felt like you were treated differently because of your race or gender, or sexual orientation, or physical abilities due to religious identities? We also gave him kudos and kind of a compliment for the way he's been brought up, for having a good, vital, strong base of his morals and values based on what his family's taught him. Since he's also been to a lot of places and have seen a lot of people. One major thing he did say was that he's very tolerant, so that kind of like helped him. It kind of like helped him get his own culture and kind of like understand how he identified himself.
Sure, everywhere you go, you feel and face that people don't accept or try to understand and communicate you at the first time, but you should show them there are no differences between us, only we make these differences, and we don't need to be afraid to reach and approach others. We are all the same.
Yeah.
We
That's really
definitely
good.
agree. And the last question we have for you is, have you been stereotyped? What stereotypes or generalizations have been made about you?
Should we ask him if he knows what these words
Oh, yeah. Do you know what these words are?
Stereotype.
stereotypes? So,
So
Just to hear.
Yeah. So stereotype is
Just
when...
to hear and don't say your ideas or what you are thinking.
So Stereotype
Am I
is
right?
yeah. Sorry, we're typing it right now. But if you can hear a stereotype is like a judgment someone makes about you, so they automatically think something that you are, even if it's not true. Does that make sense? Aww.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we've all been stereotyped in some way.
Yeah. Since we're probably we're all like minorities, so.
What's one way you've been stereotyped?
One way I've been stereotyped, many ways. Sport wise, because I'm too small, I don't have the strength, or I don't have the height, but I
totally agree with you on that.
Like my skill level, my amount of attributes that I have can make up for that, as they are even equal or better than to the people who are taller than me. So.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been generalized to where like it really offended you?
I'm kind of like used to it. I mean, people always say about like my height and my age. They think I'm like really young, and then people just always think I'm like Mexican, so or just white.
So what are you?
I'm mixed.
Well, are you mixed with Mexican and white?
Or I'm white, but I'm Filipino and white. The German culture is a kind of close culture.
Okay. So basically what he says is that the German culture doesn't really accept you automatically. They kind of have to understand you and get to know you before they accept you. So his response exactly was the German culture is kind of a closed culture. So immediately they do not understand you. So you have to like make the effort to be understood.
So was it challenging for you when you first moved there? Yeah, we should end this soon.
Yeah. After this. Yeah, so like we said, his response was they need to have a good experience with you in order to understand you and accept you. So you have to get to know each other, have an interaction. And let him send that, and then we'll say thank you to all the questions.
What's your class, BBC?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Man, if you lived here, that'd be a nice commute.
Yeah,
I shouldn't have switched majors.
Let's see. You like the marketing and stuff. You like the marketing association and stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm an officer for them.
Nice.
And my little sister. All over. Is he still typing?
Yeah. Yes, it was challenging for me, but I made efforts and now have many good German friends to love me. I love them too.
Aww.
And thank you for all your time.
We have to go now. We have class. Sorry, but thank you so much. You seem like an awesome person.
Thank you so much. You really helped. All right. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Oh, he's
Just like,
typing. He's typing.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
Boom.
Aw.
All right. So before you
Oh.
delete that, yeah.